just a couple minutes. There are workers that are down there, but you can't really see them and you don't know what they're doing. So that's why the video was made. So we're going to go ahead and watch that.
Ahead of you is a 72-cow rotary melting parlor. Cows can be milked in many different ways, but most modern dairy farms bring the cows into a milking parlor and use automatic milking equipment to harvest milk in a clean, efficient manner. As you have heard, cows like a set routine. For this reason, the dairy farmer tries to ensure that each cow is milked the same way every time she enters the parlor. You definitely see them chewing their cud because they enjoy the rotary line and enjoy being milked. It takes about 8.5 minutes for the cow to make a complete turn on the rotary. The actual milking time is about 5 minutes, but there are several steps taken before a milking unit is attached. There are dairy technicians working with cows in different positions around the rotary. Because you cannot see them from here, the monitors show you the various steps that are done to harvest milk on a rotary parlor. Every step of the milking process involves quality and cleanliness. The first step in properly milking a cow is to disinfect the teats and prime the cow. Immediately after entering the rotary, the teat area on the udder on each cow is sprayed with a disinfectant solution, and 2 squirts of milk are taken from each quarter. This is called priming, and it is done to stimulate the cow to let down her milk, as well as to check for any signs of poor milk quality. If the technicians see anything abnormal with the milk, the cow is milked into a bucket, and the milk is discarded. Her number is recorded so she can be evaluated by a herdsman. The next step is to wipe off the disinfectant and ensure that the teats are clean and sanitary. This is done after the disinfectant is on the teats for 30 seconds to ensure that it has had time to kill bacteria on the teat. Using a separate towel for each cow, the milker removes the disinfectant and cleans the teats, one at a time. This process also continues the stimulation started by priming. The next milker is positioned where the cow will be 60 seconds after priming. Now, the technician attaches the automatic milking unit. The milking unit uses vacuum to gently massage the teat and draw the milk into the body of the milking unit called the claw. The claw is attached to a sanitary milk hose, and the vacuum power pulls the milk to a meter. This meter records the amount of milk given by each cow and sends that number right to the herdsman's computer. From the meter, the milk flows onto the milk receiver, which pumps it on through the milk line into the milk room. After the milk is harvested, the milk meter detects that the cow is finished and automatically detaches the milking unit so that the cow is not milked any longer than necessary. The last technician in the parlor applies a protective dip to the teats of each cow prior to leaving the rotary. This post-dip protects the teat from infection and contains lotion-like emollients to keep the cow's teats from chattering. Because the cows are such creatures of habit, they very quickly learn when it's time to exit the rotary and head back to their pens for more food and rest before the next appointment at the milking parlor. Attention to quality and cleanliness means that after each milking shift, the rotary is cleaned using automatic cleaning and sanitizing systems that cleans and sanitizes the equipment in place. We also replace parts like inflations and hoses on a regularly scheduled basis to ensure that they are operated correctly and do not provide any opportunity for contamination. As you return to the bus, you will pass through the observation area above the milk room, where we will pick up the path of the milk that was pumped from the receiver.
You see that pole where like it looks like water shooting out?
Mm-hmm.
Right,
It does that when they get out. It'll
Oh, yeah.
sanitize the everyone different.
Now, you have to be impressed watching the cows do this. They look very efficient, don't they? They're going to do this 3 times a day, so they have a routine down. It feels good to be milked. They want to come in to be milked. So what happens? When the cows get on the carousel, we need to identify her. So that black thing over there to the left, that's hanging from the chain, that's the fork. When the cows get on, they're riding underneath that. That is a scanner, a reader. The cows all have identification numbers on their yellow ear tags, but they also have a computer chip in one ear. It's a radio frequency identification. So her chip is being read. If you look down from the window behind the cows, you can see the meters, and the numbers on the meter are lit up. The top number is the identification of the cow. The bottom number, we are weighing her milk in pounds and ounces, so that bottom number shows pounds and ounces. I put a decimal point there. A gallon of milk is 8.6 pounds. Most of the cows give 2 or 3 gallons when they finish the ride. So you may be looking at maybe 1 gallon in front of you, going on 2. The milking units will fall off of the udder automatically. That pretty much happens 3/4 of the way around the carousel. Now, how do the cows know when to leave? Well, you notice there's bars behind them. You don't want them backing up and falling off. But those bars that are behind the cow end by the small door on the opposite side. So when the cows feel, well, there's nothing behind me anymore, I'm going to back up. They also watch each other. You'll notice them turning their heads. They'll see a cow next to them leave, and then they're going to do the same thing. These are herding animals, which means they want to stay together in a group. So there they back up. Now, the cows are brought over to the milking parlor by workers. They'll bring 1 pen at a time. There's about 350 cows in the pen. It takes about 45 minutes to milk them. While the cows are over here and their pens are empty, the workers can get in and clean and put down fresh food. So the girls here that are leaving are going home for dinner. Now, if you look at their faces, though, you'll notice a lot of cows are already chewing. She's chewing her cud, and when you see that, it tells you that she is healthy and comfortable. And some of them are going to get so comfortable on this ride, they forget to leave. So we call those the cheating cows. She'll stand there. If nobody's over there on the platform watching, she'll sneak another ride. Of course, the technician's on the left when she's finished, so we don't put the milking unit on her. Now, if a cow is not finished giving up her milk, by the time she gets to the exit point, we're not going to let her go. She may be a slow milker, she doesn't let down the milk quickly, or she's just a high producer. She's not finished. So the 4th technician who works on the right side would know that a cow needs more time. He'll keep her on by putting a chain behind her back legs. She cannot back up. She'll stay on. So we may see that happening. Actually, if there is a cow that's been chained on, when she comes in front of this window, you'll still see the chain there. So 2 to 3 gallons while she's riding, but remember she's going to do this 3 times. So she's going to give us 9 to 10 gallons of milk each day. Of course, she only produces milk before she calves. So she has her first calf when she's about 2. She'll have a calf each year. Most of them will wind up with 3 or 4 calves while they're here, and some of them will have twins. Now, where's all the milk going? If you look under the platform below the feet of the cows there, you'll notice a stainless steel pipe. It is circling around. It comes into the center area where it says Daytona. And those pipes are coming up to the top. So those pipes coming towards us are bringing milk into the storage room. So we need to make the milk cold. Leaving the cow, the milk is very warm. It is her body temperature. It's 101.5 degrees. In 5 minutes, we've chilled that milk to 37 degrees. Very quick. You want to keep the milk fresh, so get it cold. And then we're going to put it into tanks. The storage tanks will chill the milk down to 34 degrees. The tanker trucks that are waiting outside, they will hold the temperature of that milk until they carry it to a processing plant. And we do sell the milk to brokers. 99% of all of our milk is purchased from brokers. They do put their name on it. So with 11 farms doing what you're seeing right here, in addition to robotic milking, we harvest 350,000 gallons of milk a day. That is a lot of milk. And it is every single day, 350,000 gallons. So keep drinking milk. Anybody have any questions about anything? This carousel, by the way, will shut down pretty soon. We shut this down for an hour of cleaning every piece piece of equipment is cleaned, then you start the whole process over. 7 hours milking, an hour of cleaning, and then just keep repeating
She's
that.
got a chain.
A lot of work involved in
See the
here.
chain underneath
Let's
it?
bring you over to this next window. Let's see where the milk is at. As you look through the window there, you'll notice there's 2 milk tanks. One was just recently cleaned. I think that's tank number 1. So we fill one tank at a time. You're looking at the end of the tank, it goes through the wall. So you put 6,000 gallons of milk in there. It takes about 4 hours to do that. Then fill up a truck.